Hello everyone. In this today class, we will discuss the chapter sets. In this class, we will discuss the introduction to the set and definition and notation of the sets. The concept of set serves as a fundamental part of the present day mathematics. Today, this concept is being used in almost every branch of mathematics. Sets are used to define the concept of relations and functions. The study of geometry, sequences, probability, etc., requires the knowledge of sets. Especially in our syllabus, we have probability. To understand probability properly, we need to have some knowledge on the sets. The theory of set was developed by German mathematician George Cantor. George Cantor George Cantor is a German mathematician who developed the set theory. He first encountered sets while working on problems on trigonometric series. Okay. Set can be defined as collection of well defined and distinct objects is called set. What I am telling? Collection of well defined and distinct objects is called a set. Here the words a set is in the set all elements has to be well defined. What is the meaning of well defined? Whether the elements which you take in or the elements which you consider as a set has to be properly defined, meaning whether the elements are belongs to the given set or not. And also distinct means all the elements in the set must be different. For example, set of ovals in the English alphabet. You see, I will take A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U are the distinct objects or distinct elements I can take. All these elements are well defined because A is a vowel. So what is my set? Set of vowels. So after taking the elements, all these elements has to be defined properly, meaning whether the elements are belongs to the given set or not. A is element of vowel, E also, I also, O also, U also. Okay, this is nothing but a well defined. Okay, every element in the set must possess common property. See, A, E, I, O, U. What is the common property in this set? They are set of vowels in the English alphabet. Let me take one more example. If I write 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So, will you tell me what is the common property in these elements, in these numbers are? So, I can tell the common property in these elements is they are odd numbers. They are odd numbers. This is the common property. Okay, they are odd numbers less than 10. So, what is set? I will write set of odd numbers less than 10. What can I write? I will write as 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. See, 1 is odd number less than 10. Yes. 3 is odd number less than 10. 5 is odd number less than 10. 7 is odd number less than 10. 9 is odd number less than 10. Okay, this is nothing but well defined, whether the given elements or belongs to that set which you have taken. This meaning of well defined. This should possess the common property here. Okay, so all the elements are different here. So remember guys, every element must possess common property in our set, and all the elements has to be identified easily, meaning all the elements has to be different. That is the meaning of distinct. Okay, so finally I am telling, collection of well defined and distinct objects is called a set. Well defined means the elements which you have taken in the set has to be possess common property, or the elements which you taken must belong to the set which you have chosen. Distinct means all the elements has to be different, meaning the elements should not be same. Let us take one of the example here. One of the examples, the collection of 5 most renowned mathematicians of the India. What is the question? The collection of 5 most renowned mathematicians. Mathematician of the India. So the collection of 5 most renowned mathematicians. The word here, see, most renowned means famous. The collection of 5 famous mathematicians of the India. These mathematicians are famous in which field? Either the different branch of mathematics. So which branch of the mathematics they are famous? They are famous for which branch of mathematics? Which does not giving clear meaning. So it is not a set. I told you all the elements in the set has to be a common property. But most renowned mathematician, meaning the famous mathematicians of India, in which branch of the mathematics? you don't have a common property. Okay, either they are algebra, they are the arithmetics, whether the statistics. So which branch of mathematics they are famous? That's why it is not set, because the word most renowned is giving the more than one meaning. It is not conveying exact meaning or one meaning. Okay, that's why it is not a set. Okay, again let me take the one more question. The question is, the collection of 10 most talented writers of India. The collection of 10 most talented writers of India. Writers of India. I think it's not the India. Here again it is not a set. Why? Because most talented writers of India, the word most talented is conveying the more than one meaning. Because here the writers of India, the writers are most talented in which? Either story writing or any field of the writings, either story or revolution or romantic or anything it may be. Okay, in which they are famous. The talented in which field of the writings? Either horrors, thrillers, revolutionary, poetic, and which one? So we don't know what is the field of they are talented. So the word the most talented is giving the more than one meaning. So that's why it is not a set. Okay. So in the set, all the elements must have common property. The elements must be convey only one meaning. If it is conveying the more than one meaning, it is cannot be considered as a set. If you see here, the collection of all boys in our class, the collection of all boys in our class, absolutely it is a set, because all boys in our class, suppose there are 4 boys in our class, namely Rama, Ravana, Krishna, Shiva. These are the 4 boys in our class. So I am able to listing out the elements in the set Rama, Ravana, Krishna, Shiva. These are the 4 guys in our class. If I say what is the common property among all these guys, what is the common property? These are the students who belongs to of your class, either 10, 10 plus 1, 10 plus 2, or it may be any class. But these are the boys. What's the common property? These are the boys of your class. That is a common property. Okay. Next is the notation of sets. Okay. Notation of sets. Next topic is, see the set name. Normally, suppose see here, set of natural numbers n equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to so on. So okay, the teacher will write like this: set of natural numbers capital N, set of whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 up to so on. So why don't you write is a small n? Why don't you write as a w, small w? You always write the capital N, set of natural numbers, set of integers capital Z. Why? Because set name has to be represented with the capital letters. The first one is sets, the name of the set is always represented by the capital letters. Set name is always represented by capitals. Okay, like A, B, X, Y, like this, or N or W. Second rule is elements or objects. Objects or elements, both are same. Okay, elements are represented by lower case letters always. Okay, elements in the set always represented by lower case letters the small letters like A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Now this elements has to be represented within the braces, like here. Okay, within the braces I represented the elements. Okay, and all the elements in the set are separated by comma. See, the set of vowels in the English alphabet, I will give the set name as of to your choice. I am giving capital V because the set name within the braces A, E, I, O, U. So what I am doing here, all the elements are I am representing in the lower case letters, and these elements are separated by commas. And very important rule is the elements should not be repeat. Elements should not be repeat. Okay, so how to write the relation between elements and set? Okay, set of natural numbers less than 6. Set of natural numbers less than 6. I can write set name as the capital letter n equals to within the braces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, because less than 6. Here the elements is 1. 1 is an element of set n. Okay, set n. 1 is an element of set n. ఓకే, అంటే 1 అనేది సెట్ ఎన్ యొక్క ఎలిమెంట్. ఓకే, 1 అనేది ఏంటి, సెట్ 1 యొక్క ఎలిమెంట్. సో హౌ టు రిప్రజెంట్ దిస్ ఇన్ ద మ్యాథమెటికల్ ఫామ్? యూ కెన్ రైట్ 1 ఈజ్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు n. Okay, it is Greek letter which is epsilon. So I can read it as belongs to. 1 is belongs to n. Okay, now again similarly I can write 2 also. 2 is an element of set n. So I can write simply 2 belongs to n. So this is element and set. Similarly 10 is not element of 10 is not element of set n. How can I write in the mathematical form? 10 does not belongs to 10 does not belongs to, yeah,